Shalom, brothers and sisters. Today I'd like to take a moment to talk to you about water. So 98% of all water on earth is in the seas. Fresh water makes up under 3% of all water on earth, and nearly 65% of this drinkable water is tied up in glaciers. Rivers, streams, lakes, and dams that hold fresh water contain 1% of potable water, while groundwater accounts for 0.3%. The reason I'm specifying these numbers for you and talking about water today is because many of the greatest lakes in the world are drying up, and they are saying they're hugely concerned. Now, we know this is all part of the process going into end times and the tribulation, and Revelation speaks about what's going to happen to mankind's water sources quite often. So let me just highlight these issues they've identified right now. So Owens Lake, US, Aral Sea, Kazakhstan, Dead Sea, Israel, Lake Fajabin, Mali, Lake Assal, Djibouti, Lake Chad, Nigeria, Cameroon, Lake Urmia, Iran, Poyang Lake, China, Lake Chapala, Mexico, Great Lakes, USA and Canada. All these lakes are busy drying up, causing a crisis in potable, drinkable water, which is further exacerbating the whole famine and crop situation too. Along with that, the rivers are drying up. Colorado River, US and Mexico, Rio Grande River, US, Mexico, Indus River, Pakistan, Yellow River, China, Teesta River, India, Bangladesh, the Murray River in Australia, and biblically, the Euphrates River in Turkey. This is a crisis for mankind. Okay, it really is. Water is going to become the new gold. The shortages happening right now out of their control, and some of them in their control. The supply of water, like any resource, is manipulated and controlled by the wicked as a way of controlling mankind. And with the point where we are in history, they're using this crisis that they don't even fully understand themselves to further make it worse and drive towards their goals. Okay, if anyone is unsure of what's happening with the water source, you shouldn't be after this. It's no coincidence that over the last decade, the world's richest families have heavily invested in fresh water. The family that specifically gave 2 presidents to the United States of America, the Bush family, bought thousands of acres of land containing the largest freshwater aquifer in South America. The lands purchased by that family sit over Aquifero Guarani, which runs beneath Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and Uruguay. This aquifer is larger than Texas and California combined. Because they know what's coming, and they want to be in control. The joke is they're not. God is in control, and God is going to use this as part of this whole tribulation and wrath. Psalm 107 verse 33 to 34. He changes rivers into a wilderness, springs of water into thirsty ground, a fruitful land into a salt waste, because of the wickedness of those who dwell in it. Man's wickedness knows no end, and we are living in a generation as in the times of Noah. It is so evil and so wicked. We've reached that point where we're not even surprised anymore when we hear about the latest wicked things that have become law and are being pushed and accepted in the world all around us. We don't even bat an eye anymore. It's like normal. So, just another day. That is living like Lot in Sodom and Gomorrah, where you're just accepting the status quo and seeing it because it's everywhere. And you struggling to stand and be strong for God, to be that light in an overwhelming darkness. But you know what? No matter how shatteringly dark the night can become all around us, one match and one candle flame can push back the darkness. You just need to trust in God. Watch the water supply, people. The water supply is reaching crisis levels. All of this ties into what's happening in the world, all the signs and harbingers and everything of the soon return of Jesus Christ for his bride. We will fly soon. We are living on the edge of eternity, and all these things are like the trailer for the movie that's about to begin for this planet that they do not want to live through. Trust me, they don't even realize what's coming. Stand strong. Work on your relationship with the King of Kings. Spend time in the Word and in prayer. Support each other. And above all, keep watching. God bless. Shalom.